That chocolate smells so yummy. Oh, wow. Hello, I'm Adi Perfumes and welcome to my channel. Here we'll talk about all things perfume, beauty, and lifestyle. Today, we're talking about chocolate perfumes. Perfumes that have cocoa, smell like chocolate. I found myself gravitated a lot towards those. I initially never used to have a lot of those kind of perfumes in my palette, and over time it seemed, I just kept collecting them like infinity stones. So we're gonna go over perfumes that smell like chocolate. That's a perfume note that hardly ever misses. So let's get into it. The yummy chocolatey scents. With a very, very affordable chocolate scent, we have our Rehab Choco Musk. Like this was the chocolate scent that heralded me into my love for chocolate scent. It's a vanilla milk chocolate. This, when I got it, this was $8 and then it went viral. But this went viral, people loved it. People love how simple, the fact that you get that chocolate, you get the vanilla. It's a nice affordable. Oh, it smells really good. Like, I don't know how people will smell this and say, oh, it doesn't smell good. I will admit, like, when you do spray it, you do get that, like, alcohol first blast, first thing. But when it dries down, it just smells like chocolate and vanilla. Now, the longevity is not, like, overly great or anything, but it's like 8. Normally the range before it became a big deal, this was within the range of $5 to $8. So it's a scent you're supposed to wear if you love it so much that you want to keep wearing it. Honestly, put it in your bag and keep reapplying it. That's probably the best way you can go with this. But it's a great chocolate scent. It's easy, it's straight to the point. It's not too complex, it's straight to the point. Chocolate, vanilla. It does have some other notes in there, but that's majorly what you would smell. And you start to get the chocolate really early. As soon as all of that alcohol dries down, you start to get the chocolate, which is what I feel like people really enjoyed about it. The fact that you don't have to wait to get the scent you bought it for. You sprayed the alcohol blast, then you're like, oh, too much alcohol. But then it dries down and you start to get the chocolate and you're like, oh, this is actually really nice. And you remember how much you bought it and you're like, it's even nicer. The fact that it's really inexpensive. But yes, Harry Ab Choco Musk. I would always have this in my collection. I always say this is a great bedtime fragrance. Like going to bed at night, smell like chocolate. I would always choose it every single time. Chef's kiss. Love it, love it, love it. I feel like I've not bought a new batch. I've had this for almost 2 years now. And as you can see, I went through quite a bit. I heard some of the new batches were not as good, but I can't speak to that. Some people said theirs was good, some said it's not. I don't know about that. The one I have smells pretty good. You get the chocolate. And the chocolate in this is also milk chocolate, which I find is actually a very distinctive quality. And I would, talk more on that when I go over the other chocolate scent. If it's milk chocolate, dark chocolate, that's very important in how your perfume will smell. I like sweet scents, so the milk chocolate was absolutely perfect for me. Next, we have Eilish by Billie Eilish. Before we even get into how this smells, can we just take a minute to appreciate this bottle? Like, this can be an ornament just sitting in your house. Forget the perfume. It's so gorgeous. Like, whoever came up with this body design, kudos to you. This is absolutely gorgeous. Like, I love the bottle. Interestingly, I've heard some people say they actually don't like the bottle, which, to each his own, but the bottle was what sealed the fate of this one for me. That's why I bought it. Before I even thought of the scent, I looked at the bottle and I'm like, I got to have that. Yeah, I did proceed to buy it so I can have that. Basically, this is a gorgeous chocolate scent with the sugar, cacao, tonka bean, vanilla, red berries. I feel like, honestly, if you add sugar as a perfume note to any perfume, it just always makes it better. It's like a little sprinkle of salt in food. That's the way sugar is in perfume. Put a little sugar in the perfume notes and it's absolutely great. This, because of the spicy notes, it does get a little bit spicy. The cacao, you get the vanilla, but majorly I feel like the cacao is what I get the most, with the sugar and the vanilla, a very little bit of the red berries, and look, you get the spicy note as it actually does sit on your skin. I think I'm actually almost done with this bottle. No, I think I'm halfway. I think I'm halfway. I love layering this with vanilla 28 by Kayali. Could the longevity on this be better? Yes. Definitely. If there was one thing I would say is that I wish the longevity could be better, which means I wish it could last me at least 7 hours or 6 hours. Honestly, by the fourth hour, it starts to, become a skin scent, which is fine. I love to reapply, so I'm okay with that. Chocolate in this is what really made me realize I really, really like chocolate perfumes. And I know there's some people say I don't like, I love this. Like, I genuinely really, really love this. I love the way the chocolate sits on my skin. I love the way it gets a little bit spicy. If I put a vanilla scent as an undertone, like as a layering base for it, even better. Then that vanilla is more pronounced in this, the sugar is more pronounced. So yes, this is a great chocolate scent. So if you like chocolate scent, you do have to be mindful of the fact that you do get the spicy notes, and I think it's ginger. They did not specify, but I think it's ginger. You do get the spicy notes, but I'm okay with that. I like it. Gotta have it. I don't mind the ginger at all. So this, I would say is a yes. A yes, yes. Even, that chocolate smells so yummy. Oh, wow. This is, I love it. Eilish by, I've not tried any of the new Eilish. I heard there's a cherry one. I heard there's a number 3. I don't know nothing about those ones, but this one I will stand by as a chocolate scent that when it does sit on your skin is really nice. Now I have gone shopping with someone that smelled on paper and felt but then she sprayed it on her skin and she's like yes, and then she bought it. So I would say if you've tried it on paper and you didn't like it, go ahead and spray it on your skin and see if you prefer it then. I honestly I didn't even sample it. I just bought the full bottle and I love it. It was a successful blind buy for me. I've had this for a while now. And when I smell it, I'm like, is this what I'm going to be wearing tomorrow? Basically. But this is a good chocolate scent. So if you're looking for a chocolate scent, easygoing. It is a little bit playful, a little bit youthful, but I still really like it. Another chocolate scent is House of 8 by Snif. It looks like, see, I have a lot of Snif perfumes, and when they released the fact that they were going to be having a chocolate scent, I was really happy. Like, I love when perfume houses that I really like and perfume brands I enjoy, when they release like a perfume with notes that I like, I'm even more excited about the new launch then. I wish I got to try this earlier. I got to try this way after launch, but that's fine because I still get to experience it. So this has chocolate sage and it has heliotrope, and then it has the vanilla and it has iris. I feel like it's chocolate with a little bit of like floral note to it. It's a little bit more dark chocolate, less white chocolate like Choco Musk, but it's like, I feel like the chocolate side for Gen Zs. If that makes sense. It has a little bit of like personality to it, a little bit of character to it. It has sage, it has eleutherope. The chocolate is not overly coming through like that because you do have the lavender and iris that does give it a floral feel to it. But in the initial opening, you have the chocolate. Once it starts to dry down, the chocolate really, really mellows out, and you get more of that lavender, you get more of the iris, and you get a lot of the sage and eleutherope. But I would say it's still a chocolate scent for someone that wants to try chocolate scent, or you want a chocolate scent, but you also want it to have other notes. You don't want it all just all chocolatey. You want it to dry down a little bit floral, a little bit of sage and eleutherope. Then this would be one you should definitely check out. It's very youthful and very out of the box for chocolate, if you ask me. I like it. Now I'm wondering, why have I not worn this more? Yeah, I feel like, I think it was the Eleutherope. The day I wore it, the Eleutherope didn't sit well on my skin. So I'm actually going to layer this with something with juniper berries to help me cancel out that Eleutherope. But I like the chocolate in this with the lavender. That mixture together is giving yes. Another chocolate scent, this one is on the affordable end as well, is Qissa Delicious by Paris Corner. Honestly, I have to give Paris Corner their flowers. A lot of the perfumes, well, not a lot. Most of the perfumes that I've actually tried from them, I actually really like it, and that is saying something. I actually really like it, and I may have judged them a little too quick because they're always releasing perfumes every 7 business days. This is dark chocolate. It has vanilla, it has almond and caramel. When I got this, I was so impressed because honestly, I'm like, how is this so affordable? It smells so yummy. I kept thinking there was marshmallow in it, but looking at the notes, there's no marshmallow, but there's sugar and there's dark chocolate. With the dark chocolate, honestly, I thought it would be a little bit bitter. Like it would smell darker, like bitter, but it doesn't. And I feel like it's because of the sugar and the vanilla together with the caramel, honestly. This, it's beautiful. Honestly, it's a beautiful, beautiful chocolate. It's not all chocolatey like that. I feel like you really get the sugar, really get the almond. But this is a beautiful, beautiful scent. Now, the only thing I do have to say about this is it's not one where you get the initial opening all through. This becomes a skin scent quick. Like, quick. I'm talking in 2 hours. I can barely smell it. I only get like little whiffs of it, which is fine in a way because it's really affordable. But at the same time, it's such a great smelling perfume. I think what I would like is I would like an intense version of this. That's what I would really enjoy. Give me an intense version. Smells the same, just lasts a little bit longer. Maybe a little bit more in that chocolate too. But this is a beautiful chocolate scent. If you have a budget and you want something affordable, but you want a chocolate scent, then this is what I would personally recommend because the chocolate does come through, the sugar comes through. It's a sweet chocolate, even though it does say dark chocolate. The dark chocolate is sweetened by the vanilla, by the caramel, by the sugar, by the almond. It's just really, really good. And it sits so pretty on your skin. Like, it sits super pretty on your skin when you do wear it. I like that. I love a perfume that not only smells good on paper or when you initially spray it, but when it actually gets to really settle on your skin, it smells even better. This does that. And yes, that's why it's a beautiful chocolate scent. Chocolate Greedy by Montale. This is the first Montale scent that I ever owned. And I remember buying it because it was on sale. Did I look up the notes before I bought it? No, I did not. But I thought chocolate greedy. Chocolate greedy. I'm greedy for chocolate. Okay. It must smell nice. Um, I'm not a fan of this one. I'm not. It's a chocolate scent that I've heard people say they really like. I'm not a fan. I'm sorry. It's cacao, it has coffee, it does have vanilla, and it has tonka bean. Looking at the notes, it does sound like something that I would truly enjoy, but I generally don't enjoy. I've hardly ever used it. I think I'm gonna give this away. Like, just give it to a family friend or anyone that sees my collection and is like, oh, I like this. I'm like, take it. Take it. But if you do like dark chocolate and coffee and perfumes, you may enjoy this. I also think I have not given this a chance. I think I wore it like twice and I did not like the way it sat on my skin, and I'm like, that's it. It's over for that's it for you. That's it for you. So I think before I do give like a final opinion on this, I will try it one more time. It's not like there's anything specifically wrong with it. I just think the chocolate is it's too much for me. It's too dark. I don't even like Toblerone. I don't like dark chocolate eating it. What less smell like it? I feel like the cacao and the coffee, it's too dark for me. I could not handle it. And someone else will be able to handle it, but me, I cannot. It's not my cup of tea. I tried. Okay, I tried with this one. I've had it for so long, and I'm at the point where it's like if I'm not wearing it 2 years, I don't keep things I don't like. I stopped doing that a long time ago. I don't keep perfumes just to fill up my shelf. No. If I don't like it, I will say I have recommended this to people as chocolate notes, but I would say if you want to sample this before you buy it. It is a permanent chocolate perfume, but it's dark chocolate and it smells bitter on my skin. It does. I'm even scared to to give it a little spray because I don't want to be smelling like it. It is long lasting though. I give it that. It's quite long lasting, and it's so funny because after trying other Montale scents, I love the other Montale scent that I have because I have Arabian Tonka, I have Velvet Fantasy, and oh, chef's kit, love them. I just cannot get with chocolate greedy. I just cannot. If you've tried this and you love this, let me know if you layer with anything or if there's a way you use it and you love it. Maybe I can try it and maybe I will fall in love with it then. But for now, another chocolate smelling perfume is Iris Cartegena 502 by Parfumeur. Yeah, this was launched 2024. I had to double check that because I was doubting is it 2024 2023, but it was released 2024 and I got to try it when it launched, and honestly this is a good chocolate scent. Like, it's a mature chocolate scent. It had the cacao and the rum, and then it has the little iris, and it has coffee and sugarcane. Now the cacao and coffee in this, I feel like the sugarcane, the vanilla and the iris helps tone it down so it's not too bitter. This is not a bitter one. It is mature. It's not overly sweet either, and it is mature. But oh, it's unique. Oh, that papyrus in this. I think the papyrus in this is what really gives it that unique quality. Oh, it smells really good. The papyrus, the vetiver. And then the sugar cane. Now, what I would say I really love about this is when you get that initial opening, you get the peppers and you get the vetiver. So it's a little bit like almost greenish chocolate, if that makes sense. And by green, I mean a little bit aromatic. But once it starts to dry down, you really get the chocolate and you get the cacao and you get the sugar. That's what I like. The dry down of this is my absolute favorite. It's beautiful when it dries down. Honestly, I like to spray it way early before I leave the house just because I want to get the dry down. Once it starts to set and dry down, it's gorgeous. Not saying the opening is not gorgeous. I love the opening as well. But as someone that is not really like crazy about green aromatic scents, if I tried this elsewhere, I'd be like, a little too green for me and not wait. But the fact that it immediately goes to that cacao, it goes to the coffee, it goes to the sugar, the vanilla, I love it. It's a good one. I feel like this is given very much mature. And I like that. I like that a lot. And it's on my top 3 perfumes from Parfumeur for sure. It was a great one for those that love gourmands, those that love cacao. It just came at the right time, and it's so unique. I love unique perfumes. I never thought peppers and cacao and chocolate like could go together like that, but it does. It goes perfectly. So to the perfumer, hold on, let me get the perfumer's name. So the perfumer here is Clement Marks. Clement. Did a good job. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Clement. I think the rum as well. So this also has rum, which I think gives it a boozy feel to it, with the coffee, with the cacao. Give me more. 14 of them, spectacular. Love it. Next we have Dulce by Rosie Jane. Judging by the dent in this, I use this one a lot. By Rosie Jane perfumes are close to my heart just because of how they sit on the skin. They easily become skin scents, I'll give them that, but the scent bubble, you keep sniffing yourself all day. And that's something unique about their scent. I don't know what it is, but that's something unique about their scent. I used to think Dulce was like a purely vanilla scent, but then I was looking it up. It turns out it's vanilla and chocolate with musk and inoki wood, but it's beautiful. See, I'm almost done with this bottle, and I think I got this last year. It's a beautiful scent. I love wearing this to work. It's a soft vanilla. If you don't want to do too much, just a soft, gentle vanilla, this is a good one. The other day I wore this and I kept doing, I literally had to be like, come smell my shirt. Am I crazy or does this smell so freaking amazing? And like, yeah, it smells good. And the person looked at me crazy like, it smells good. Can I go now? But I just had to confirm that I wasn't going crazy. And this, I kept getting whiffs. And it's crazy that happened recently when I was way through the bottle. So it was like, I just started experiencing it when I'm almost done. Because I always used to use it to layer. That was my mistake. I never wore it alone. Then I wore it alone and, oh, I love it. The chocolate in this is soft. The chocolate is not a lot. It's not like Eilish kind of chocolate. It's a soft chocolate. And the vanilla, I feel like, is more prominent in this. But you still get the chocolate. It's like a soft chocolate with vanilla. It's a really good chocolate scent. Thank you so much for watching to the end. I really do appreciate it. If you've not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like, share. Thank you.